Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Batman Arkham Asylum Blind. Now, the gameplay, the end game seems to be approaching, seeing how I'm invited to Joker's party. So before I go, I want to wrap up all of the trophies. Hopefully all of them. But the plants didn't disappear, so even though I did defeat Poison Ivy and go to the party, so I wonder if it's even possible to pick them up. It's clear.
I watched in silence as he brought in the woman. Her skin now a venomous green. The wanton creature no longer looked like a human being, much less a woman. The Bible says, "Suffer not a witch to live." Yet he has once again delivered this female atrocity to our care. Once I have dealt with the monster, I think it will be time to see if green wood does, in fact, burn.
Okay, so it's clear he's talking about current times, because that was about Poison Ivy, and I guess he in question is Batman. You know, the one that's bringing them in. Okay, so this is cleared. It was like here. I think I'm for that. Yeah, back. There are two dents on the wall.
I've been a fool. Joker was behind it all. He's Joker White. He gave me the money, pulled the strings to release Bane. How could I not have seen it? He's been blackmailing me. He has a crazy plan to create an army of monsters. I want out, but... Hello? Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please call Truman
Oh, there's another gate out there. Over there. Back, yes, later. Let's take a map for this. Yeah, there was still a riddle in the source. So there has to be a question mark somewhere, and you have to position yourself properly to see it. Okay, again, pretty cool. But I don't think I have a map for this area. It would be good to try to find the. A top hat and tails is the only dress code for. There's a poster for Penguin's Lounge. It might be that. He's wearing a top hat.
Can you defeat a mind such as mine?
In that poster, actually.
Good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know.
Now it's roughly so Maxi Zeus was pretty good. Okay, so probably something to do with electricity. Or alternatively, I guess it might have something to do with the actual Greek gods.
I don't believe it. How did you work that one out?
Maxi Zeus. Wow, he's built. Professional criminal from Gotham City. Eyes brown, hair brown, height 5 feet 6 inches, weight 135 pounds. First appearance Detective Comics 483, May 1979. Driven by complex of religious delusions, charismatic leader was developed a long-standing cult determined to extend his powerful reach and recruit new followers. A deranged gang leader, Maxi Zeus came to believe himself an avatar of the Olympian god Zeus. Creating a cult of gang members to do his bidding, Zeus became a power player in the Gotham City underworld. His criminal activities are perpetrated by the army of his followers, and he believes overseen by the Greek gods themselves. Okay, whatever. But finding a map for this area would be pretty useful. Because without it, I'm kind of, stumbling in the dark, as it were. What if I find a home? You're talking about the cell, yeah, the Riddler's cell. Okay, so there's one Riddler, I think, 2 trophies, and 1 front of Gotham on this level. Where?
Sitting in the darkness outside his cell, I watched the craze twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can a dirty animal like this live? He is a cancer. I have sworn to protect the city from.
Okay, so that's what it's doing. Okay. Okay, the game actually crashed, so let me quickly check if I have everything here. I do. Okay, this is the dimension, right? Yes, okay, loaded. Wait a map, so I have to walk around.
not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
Patient interview 9. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife, Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
What a show. Strange transfer only. In this room. Oops. That's what What's the purpose of this room? It's hidden behind a gate, so there has to be something here. Strange. Strange files. What? It's a weird way to label your files, but whatever. Ah, that's a person. Professor Hugo Strange. Psychiatrist, based of Operation Gotham City. Eyes gray, hair none. Height 5 feet 10 inches. Weight 160 pounds. First appearance Detective Comics 36, February 1940. Trained to physical perfection, brilliant psychological analyst, extensive knowledge of genetics, obsessed with Batman and Batman's secret identity, plagued by schizophrenic episodes that leave him confused and dangerous. First gaining fame as a psychiatrist who had declared that he had fully analyzed the Dark Knight from afar, Professor Hugo Strange lent credence to his own claims by deducing Batman's true identity as Bruce Wayne. However, the interest in the Batman turned into a deranged obsession, and yet he used his medical expertise to hatch a series of bizarre plots based around genetics and mind control in order to defeat the Batman and possibly take his place. Strange's fragile mental state has left him with intermittent knowledge of Batman's true identity, a fact that hangs over Bruce Wayne's head, for if Strange ever snaps completely, Batman's greatest secret might be revealed.
Today I have another interview with Crane. I cannot say I am looking forward to it. I've been feeling anxious. I don't like to admit it, but I think he's getting to me.
How are you today?
I keep telling you, this is my session.
It was your session, Doctor, but not anymore.
Are you okay, Doc? I think. Yes,
Oh, he's fine. Just questioning his grip on reality. You should be doing the same any second.
Is that you? Wait, what are you doing? Get off of me. Help! I need help here! I can't breathe.
Like I said, you're all part of my experiment now.
My love, made a secret scene by Oasis with Daddy. What? Is that clue? It might be because... Oh, no.
Asylum Interview 1. My experiment is underway. Working alone, I have created my ultimate fear gas. Its potency, our
I've been working with Dr. Keller in creating an antidote to the toxins in your cologne. He fooled you, Crane. How does that make you feel? Threatened? Humiliated? Scared?
That was a nice reversal there at the end. No, wait a minute. No, that's the side They're confusing me. Is the generosity of our benefactors on the wane? Okay, so I need to find something that has been funded by the Wayne family. Probably.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Diddle, answer my riddle.
So it turns out the Riddler wasn't so smart as he presents. City of Gotham. This unit was funded by Bruce Wayne, the Bruce Wayne Foundation for the Criminally Insane. Alfred Pennyworth. Occupation valet. Base of operation Gotham City. Eyes blue, hair black. Height 6 feet. Weight 160 pounds. First appearance Batman 16. April-May 1943. Interesting. So Alfred didn't even appear like 4 years into the Batman being a character. Interesting. Skilled actor, trained in emergency and medical techniques, proficiency with mechanical and computer systems, expert in domestic sciences, unflappable manner. Unlike Batman, Alfred is willing to wield firearms in times of crisis. Alfred Pennyworth, after the very varied career, was employed as the Wayne family's butler when Bruce Wayne's parents were killed. Alfred raised the young orphan and reluctantly aided him in the quest to become the Batman. His many skills, ranging from cooking to medicine, make him Batman's staunchest ally, along with a formal demeanor that grounds the Dark Knight and deflects those who might otherwise suspect Bruce Wayne's true identity.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
Question can only be answered from a new perspective. Don't you agree? Okay, so it's another one of those question mark things.
Do you need my help, Batman? Do you give up?
Okay, I have to pause for a second, be right back.
specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family. Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Guards!
Oh, that's a head in a jar. Okay. No.
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
Okay, so this is actually a narration by someone who's, I guess, possessed by the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Which my mind is on Quincy Sharp, the warden, because obviously he despises the actual patients here. It was even noted in his profile.
Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, you would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but troubled individuals a safe haven for recovery. An extensive breakdown of our costs and healthcare packages can be found at the front desk or at www.arkhamcare.com/prices. We accept most
Rumors persist that Tommy Elliot operates in Arkham. Would be easier to solve that if I knew who that was.
It's the Enigma Show!
Arkham Shift, and Janitor Clean, Dr. Young, Dr. T. Elliot, Dr. S. Cassidy, T. Elliot Double Shift, Killer Croc Transfer for security staff. Okay, so that's proof of Thomas Elliot, I guess. Who's apparently another character. Thomas Tommy Elliot, surgeon from Gotham City, eyes brown, hair reddish brown, height 6 feet 3 inches, weight 225 pounds, first appearance Batman 609, January 2003. Great physical strength augmented by the hatred of Bruce Wayne, world-class surgeon capable of extraordinary medical breakthroughs, master of disguise, determined to destroy Bruce Wayne. Tommy Elliot and Bruce Wayne were childhood friends, and unknown to Bruce, dark reflections of each other. A childhood sociopath, Elliot tried to kill his parents so that he could inherit their fortune. When his plan failed due to the surgical skills of Thomas Wayne, Bruce's father, Elliot blamed Bruce, an incredibly skilled surgeon as an adult. Elliot planned an elaborate revenge scheme on Batman. He disguised himself as the villain Hush, his face covered in bandages, but he was in the end defeated and unmasked by the Dark Knight. Hush still plots revenge against Batman, generating complicated schemes with surgical precision.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only...
Was this Firefly too hot off the press? Garfield Lynn's escapes Blaze. Theater No More, ruling Gotham. Roman Sion is in court. Injustice gang back. Firefly escapes. Gotham on high alert.
What? You're nearly done? Are you cheating? Looking them up on the internet? Tell me.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't. But if it was not for the maps, I definitely would have never, like, you know, I only after finding the map, you run around that particular spot for long enough, you're going to find it. But without the maps, I think that would be, you know, torture. Firefly. Garfield Lynn's professional criminal from Gotham City, eyes blue, hair white with black temples, height 5 feet 11 inches, weight 165 pounds, first appearance Detective Comics 184, June 1952. Thorough knowledge of flammable agents, extensive arsenal of fire-creating weapons, scarred over 90% of his body, sociopath with intense pyromania. A pyromaniac, Garfield Lynn began as a petty criminal, but soon graduated to major crimes centering around arson, torching huge parts of Gotham in the process. But the fires soon raged out of his control, leaving him horribly scarred by one of his own blazes. His body is almost fully covered with burns, and he now wears a full-body flame-retardant suit when he's out pursuing criminal interests between bouts of incarceration in Blackgate. From where? How do we get there? Are you here somehow? Originally this was closed, I had to get through the roof. There's access to here, I don't remember how to get there. Okay, this is here. Which doesn't really help me. I guess I'll walk around. As I cabin. I go to the end of my somewhere else. I don't remember where did I go afterward. I'll go to the Jimmy for now. Nope. Okay, I'll go to this area over here. Wanted by GCPD Prometheus. Description. Okay, it's a little too blurry to comfortably read. Real name unknown, professional criminal from Gotham City, eyes brown, hair white, height 6 feet, weight 180 pounds, first appearance Prometheus number 1, December 1997. Pathological need to kill law officers, trained to peak physical and mental levels, arsenal of weapons and deadly gadgets. Dark reflection of Batman, Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen right in front of him. Dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the world and trained in the ways of murder. Clad in armored suit that maximizes his natural skills, he's a master assassin whose physical and mental abilities rival Batman's own.
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city, and then terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
Yes. It's quiet. That's pretty annoying. But there's still stuff in the cave. Let's go back there. Next to the morgue for the cave, remember. Oh, I see it. In this form, kind of question mark. I think I thought it was onto something. Maybe that's insane. That's also upsetting. Yeah, leave it for us. I find this is okay, so I don't remember. It was a particular place to do. So, view of radio. Where does this exit to? Northern east. Let's not get that on that platform bridge like I did. I'll be back for you, I guess. Is this okay? Not quite. Wait, this is like it. There's something here. That was simple to find over here.
It must have been Crane. Another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy. And since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city, I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best. I will be remembered.
Does this qualify as the cave? It does. Oh, but it's still here. Wait, this is the boy part of the cave. I don't quite understand. Oh, sewer. Ah. Okay, wait. This will be the treatment. No, I think that's treatment. I'm afraid to make one. Look, maybe we have to stay here. Over here. So actually, so what was I earlier? Yeah, pretty clever. There's still a trophy here. Ah, no one is it. Mostly, I think that's the necklace anymore. Oh, that's Joker's fighting here. I'm not going there yet. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Are you going to take your hat off to Harley, Bat? Joker caught bank robbery. Oh, so that's Harley Quinn's like hideout or whatever. Joker caught. Joker at Arkham sent to intensive treatment.
That one was impossible to solve. How did you do it?
Gotham magazine, still Gotham's #1 crime magazine. Commissioner Gordon locates the second Injustice Gang hideout. Bruce Wayne talks on plans for Gotham. Gotham City Police raid Oswald Cobblepot's Iceberg Lounge. Arkham Special. Quincy Sharp talks cures for the criminally insane.
Let's discuss your obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets? With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham! No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
Now, this is actually a good point, that technically everything Batman does is illegal, and it's weird for me that Commissioner Gordon is working with him so openly in this game. Like, he's communicating with police, he's coordinating with the police. Okay, I think there's only one thing. Nope, there's still the damn teeth. Crap. That's going to be annoying.
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait. Have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What have you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yeah,
probably missing one or those. There's part north, part east, and the rest of the Oh, okay. Special land, something forward. There's a question mark here. Let's get higher. Well,
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
Riddler broadcast location identified. Okay, so I'm pretty close to catching him then. I'm not sure if I don't think I can glide all the way over there from here. I guess I'll try, but it doesn't seem plausible. Maybe it is plausible, actually. Okay, it's this. I don't think it would be on the roof. It's probably underground somewhere. It's usually how those chronicles work. Oh.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
Yes, so it's pretty obvious it's Warden Sharp. So there might be something in his office, but before I get to that, this is almost gold. Right, that is like Arkham North. So maybe let's make it from Arkham North. I'll go there around. Look, this is almost level with one of the towers. But wait. This isn't even the place. I am an idiot. Because I'm looking north, so it's leveled with one of the towers in Arkham North, which means that it was assigned here sort of correctly, and I'm just an idiot. And I've been trying to get into like a random, unrelated place. Let's break level with this.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me. Well, you asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away. What? Sirens. The police. You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me. Please, open up! No. They should open the door, now! No! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
Okay, this was actually pretty satisfying and pretty fun. Like, usually I don't 100% games because I think mostly collectibles are just like, they are kind of a cop-out. They are a way to pretend your game is longer than it actually is. But in this game, most of them were actually kind of fun. like, I especially like the riddles where you had to scan objects in the environment. Some of them were pretty creative with the question marks, and there's a lot of lore. Like, I like, I'm not a comic book fan, but I liked the bios and all that as a reward for for solving riddles. Now I will go to Sharp's office because I am pretty convinced he is possessed by the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. So, you know. Maybe I can find, because I assume there's the last chronicle there somewhere.
I am Inspector Arkham. Even though Amadeus belongs in class, instead of diving, moving through all of this, when he chose me, I felt proud. I wanted to continue his work, to claim his city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my dreams, you are strong-minded enough to reduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
But maybe. Okay, I the warden is possessed by the ghost of Amadeus Arkham, but maybe where I need to go is actually Amadeus Arkham's cell. My identity in this, strictly speaking, in the technical sense, would be Amadeus Arkham because that's the ghost that's speaking. So maybe maybe the scribbles that he had on his walls will like form a message or something. Now that I have found all of the chronicles. I think, where was it actually? Was it here? I think. Oh, actually, literally over here, right? On the side. Oh, was it over here somewhere? Huh. Unless, maybe, I have to find the actual warden, whom I last seen in, I think it was in penitentiary. Let me take a look at the map. It might have been it might have been so there was like a control room that he was in, and there was also Clayface. Might have been here, maybe, or I don't know. That's where the fight with Harley Quinn was. I don't think that was here. Was it even penitentiary? Or maybe it was here, because that's not the entrance. The entrance is over here, actually. So maybe it was here, actually. Yeah, I think so, because those are the three cells. The Clayface is like over here in the middle one. Oh, so he's no longer here. But he was here. Oh, and he left a message.
My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path. I trust that through my writings you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
Okay, that was a little disappointing as the final. Like, I was hoping for more grand of a revelation. But that's literally all of the collectibles in game, so I'm ready for the end game. Okay, that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.